Cardiff City Network coming soon. Our springtime sprint continues with the arrival of more sprinters in Train Sim World. Cardiff City Network releases on 18th March. The story so far. Another one of our DTG Direct Take a Ticket reveals is almost here. We've talked a bit about the development of Cardiff City Network over the last few months, and you can catch up to where we are below. So far we've covered 1. Basic details during the DTG Direct Take a Ticket segment. 2. More details in our 11th December reveal. 3. Class 150 clay renders in the January roadmap. 4. First detailed screenshots in the February roadmap. The release of Cardiff City Network forms part of our springtime sprint, with other releases, sales, and preview streams taking place throughout the rest of March. Cardiff City Network. Crosso I Jimru. Cardiff City Network is the first Welsh route to come to Train Sim World, along with a new licensed operator and transport for Wales, or TFW Trafnideath Cymru. This urban network style route add-on runs along separate branches with the TFW branded Class 150 DNU, along with a one-car Class 153 Sprinter, which makes its debut in Train Sim World. The route. Much of Cardiff's modern-day railway network owes itself to the rich history of South Wales coal mining. Lucrative efforts to harvest the Earth's black gold necessitated the use of railway lines through the valleys, and as such, many lines began spurring out from the soon-to-be Welsh capital and linking down to the docks. With the passage of time and a growing populace, the scene became much more passenger-orientated, and today, the city area is known as the Valleys and Cardiff local routes, an urban network of lines operated by Transport for Wales. This route add-on features multiple branches and 19 stations stemming from the heart of the city and two principal stations, Cardiff Central and Cardiff Queen Street. These branches are 1. The Corrigan Line, terminating at Corrigan. 2. The Merthyr Line, as far as Ratter. 3. The City Line, terminating at Ratter. 4. The Bewtown Branch Line, terminating at Cardiff Bay. 5. The Penarth Branch, terminating at Penarth. These branch lines all intersect and connect with one another around Cardiff's periphery, with iconic landmarks such as the Principality Stadium prominently placed next to the railway line. Canton Depot also features, hosting the trains included and providing ECS gameplay on top of the passenger timetable. Each of the stations are adorned with TFW's branding, including bilingual signage in English and Welsh, which emphasizes the pride and passion with which the Welsh language is spoken and used within the capital city. The trains. Class 153 Sprinter. New to Train Sim World is the one-car Class 153 diesel multiple unit. These trains were originally two-car Class 155 trains that were split up for use on rural branch lines and between towns and cities across most of Britain. Their original allocation saw action in the north, Midlands, and east, before further use as far south as Devon and Cornwall, and more recent use up in Scotland by ScotRail. This makes the Class 153 perfect for some free roam action across other British train sim world route add-ons in your collection. The unit is compatible with other DMU trains in the game, including other members of the Sprinter family. It can be coupled and used with Class 150/170/158/142 and other Class 153s. The unique nature of their creation from a two-car unit means that the cab ends differ quite significantly in size. The original cab end is bigger, with a small cab position where the connection would have been to its paired unit. The result is an asymmetrical layout, notable from the outside with the position of the exterior doors. The Class 153 will have working suspension animations, driveshaft animations, and brake pad animations, and comes in two variants, a Class 153/3 full PRN compliant railcar and the Class 153/9 light PRN compliant railcar. Class 150/2 Sprinter. More familiar to trained Sim World players will be the Class 150 DMU, seen previously in the West Cornwall local add-on. In addition to its new paint job and TFW livery, the Class 150 has had significant changes to the exterior and interior model as well as the suspension animations, driveshaft animations, and brake pad animations also seen on the Class 153. The full list of changes to the model are as follows. Exterior. 1. Relivery to the TFW livery, plus many other texture improvements. 2. Modified intended to reflect the 150/2 version. 3. New door controls. 4. Electronic destination board. 5. New headlight design. Cap. 1. Numerous control changes and component modifications to the cab. 2. Addition of GSMR radio. 3. Addition of TPWS controls. 4. Lighting updates. 5. Texture changes to reflect new cab variant. Passenger interior. 1. Passenger compartments retextured to reflect TFW branding, labels, and information signs. 2. Many model modifications to reflect new layouts such as additional plug sockets, bike racks, and new bathrooms, and other changes. 3. New interior door controls. 4. Additional guard panels at rear doors. 5. New furniture and seating layout. 6. New door animations to match new audio recordings. Timetable, scenarios, and gameplay. With separate branch lines, Canton Depot, and 2 trains to operate, there's plenty of gameplay to get busy with and around 500 playable services. This includes services along each of the branch lines. 1. Cardiff Queen Street to Cardiff Bay. 2. Cardiff Central to Penarth/Coggan. 3. Cardiff Queen Street/Central to Corton. 4. Services to Ratter along both Merthyr and City lines. 5. ECS shunts around Cardiff Central. Services representative of TFW rolling stock not featured in the add-on are included, using the Class 150 and 153, such as those run by Class 197s, 231s, and Class 67 locomotives in real life. Some of these services run out of the map by Coggan south of the city or Heath High level north of the city, representing Barry Island, Remy services. Some Class 150 and Class 153 services will also feature conductor mode, with functioning guard panels similar to other British rolling stock. Additional service layers. Players with other British add-ons in their collection will be able to see a variety of static and AI rolling stock around route. Playable RHDT services from Ratter to Cardiff Central and again later in the day from Corton to Heath Low Level are also available. The AI traffic will include 1. Flying Scotsman Rail Tour. 2. Class 66 freight services from West Coast Main Line South. 3. GWR HSD services from Great Western Express arriving and departing Cardiff to out of the map locations such as Bristol, London, and Swansea. 4. Static stock will also be seen Canton Depot. A note for players on 8th generation consoles. After reviewing performance, we've amended the timetable to provide a suitable experience for those on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. This timetable will not feature any additional service layers outside of the playable 150 and 153 services. Scenarios and gameplay. There will be 5 scenarios, called Welsh Translation, Branch Line Breakdowns, Snowstorms, and St. David's Day Celebration. St. David's Day was of course celebrated recently, on 1st March. Collectibles will include the standard route maps as well as unique references to wider Welsh culture. Leaks act as a nod to our one and only leak master JD, reference to a national emblem of Wales, stemming from legendary soldiers allied to King Cadwallader of Gwynedd. Welsh cakes, which are a local delicacy formed of sweet bread with fat and dried fruit. And love spoons, traditionally presented in Wales as a gift of romantic intent. Train Sim World 5, Cardiff City Network route Atom will release on 18th March for Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Epic Games Store, and Steam for £29.99 slash Euros 35.99 slash $39.99. You can catch the preview stream on Wednesday, 12th March over on YouTube and Twitch.